Now, Warren Buffett can be quoted saying that the stock market is a device from transferring money from the impatient to the patient. And guys, unfortunately, that is exactly what we are seeing here. And why do I say unfortunately? Retail investors are the ones who make up that impatient category. I'm going to go through some statistics in this video, but I believe we are absolutely witnessing some of the greatest transfer of wealth in human history, and I think we need to reverse it. Okay, because right now we are seeing it go from the retail investor to corporations, from the retail investor to governments, from the retail investor to institutional investors. And guys, we need to swap that mindset from let's get rich quick to let's get rich. Simple as that. Let's get wealthy. Let the transfer of wealth begin. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. Any deposit's going to get you 6 free stocks right now during their anniversary promo. And then if you guys want $50 in Bitcoin, you've got a link for Voyager down there. You're going to get $50 in Bitcoin for making a $100 trade, and you can earn up to 9% interest on there in stable coins just for holding. So you don't have to risk your money, but you're still earning the 9% interest there. So make sure to check that out if you guys want to. But let's talk about some of these statistics and why I say we could be seeing the greatest transfer of wealth in human history at this moment. Retail investors, they make up the most impatient investors there are. There is a fascination with day trading, a fascination with swing trading, and this art of investing, finding companies that have a value or price below the value and investing in them for the long term. People don't want to do that anymore. They're very impatient. What's happening? The average hold time for a trade, this is the stock market, this isn't the crypto market. I'm going to jump into the crypto market here in a second. The average hold time has gone over the last several decades from 8 years to 5.5 months. Guys, 5.5 months is how long retail investors are holding stocks. Cryptocurrency, it's less than that. Cryptocurrency average hold times are well below 100 days, and that is extremely unfortunate. Why? Because we are the impatient. And with such short hold times, it's very difficult to see growth. And it feeds into that, I don't know, I guess, make me rich now mentality. Let's get rich now mentality. We can't make it through a bear market. You know why? Because bear markets typically last longer than 5.5 months. Think about it. A lot of people jumped into Shiba Inu coin and cryptocurrencies and so on at the peak back in November. It's the first time they've ever bought a crypto, and everybody was buying in and buying in and buying in. All of a sudden, we're 5, 6, 7 months away from that. We can already see that people are giving up. The prices are dropping down, and they're giving up. What does that mean? When retail investors sell, you know who they're selling back to? The institutions that are holding are the ones who are going to be buying these coins on the way down. The whales that are already out there are the ones that are going to be buying these stocks and these cryptos on the way down. So you know what happens the next time the bull run comes around? And all of the retail starts to FOMO back in. Those whales become richer, and the retail who could have just held on to their Shiba Inu coin and held on to their cryptocurrencies and held on to their Bitcoin and Ethereum, but they sold on the way down. They sold near lows and then decided to buy back in at the higher highs. What that does is exactly what Warren Buffett says that it does. It transfers money from the impatient to the patient. If you were willing to sell at a loss and then buy back in at a higher price, you basically funded all of those gains that the whales were sitting on. And as unfortunate as that is, I want every single one of you to be the whale, to be the one that is being funded, to be the one that is having wealth transferred into your accounts instead of you transferring it into other accounts. And I want to go over to some of the statistics that are out there right now, because why could this possibly be the largest transfer of wealth in human history? Simple. There is more money in existence now. There is more wealth in existence now than there ever has been in the past. Now, guys, I don't know if you know all of the numbers that are out there, so let's go over a couple of them. There is 80% of all of the money in existence, US dollars, we're talking US dollars here, all of the US dollars in existence has been printed since 2020. 80% has been printed in the last 2 years. Now, where is that money? You might say, well, it's been given to the people, right? We had pandemic relief, we had stimulus checks, we had all of these great things to fund the population and stimulate the economy. Do you feel like you have, I don't know, the $5 trillion that was passed out in pandemic relief? Is that in your bank account right now? Where has that gone? If it hasn't been eaten up by inflation yet, I am sure it has been spent. Where is it now? In the hands of corporations, in the hands of the government, in the hands of those who are out there trying to capitalize on this movement, and the ones that are patient and in control. Guys, we are looking at potentially hundreds of trillions of dollars beginning to come into circulation over the next several years. And what's going to happen there is one of two things. The US dollar is going to be so extremely devalued that cryptocurrencies and these stocks are the only thing that hold value. Or, we're going to see such devastation by the inflation that takes place that it almost creates a dependency. So what do you do in that situation, and how do you make sure that that wealth is transferred from their accounts or from other retail or from those that are in charge right now into your accounts? Patience is the key. We look at this bear market right now, and I can see the frustration on social media. And it's tough because social media is going to be biased. Social media is already going to be full of retail. Social media is going to be full of younger investors, and social media is going to be biased in the decision or in the direction of the impatient. And we can see the frustration out there with people selling their cryptos, people giving up, and people walking away. And here's the unfortunate part. You give up at the bottom and you jump back in at the top. And like I said earlier in the video, that is what funds the patience. Now, if we look at this, we look at guys like Warren Buffett right now. And, it's not a genius quote to say that the stock market transfers money from the impatient to the patient, but it's true and it's simple. And that's what makes it beautiful. Guys, Warren Buffett's an old dude. I mean, there's no way around that. I'm sure he knows he's an old dude. He was probably around at the beginning of the stock market, right? So of course, he's going to be anybody that was able to invest at the beginning of the stock market and in its creation. Of course, they would have money if they still held today. Of course, they would be a multimillionaire or a billionaire, even if they didn't invest anything, but just held on to it through all those years. Cryptocurrency is just that. We are at the infancy stages of cryptocurrency. Think about it. Getting into crypto now is like getting into the stock market at its creation. We are here and we are in one of the first bear markets. This is still a long-term play and a long-term approach. I know everybody wants their money and what is it? I want my money and I want it now. Exactly. Well, how about you want your money and you want it in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years? Could you imagine getting into Bitcoin if it falls down to 20, 15, 10, $5,000, wherever this bear market takes us? Imagine buying for the long term, and one day Bitcoin's trading, and you're sitting on 10, 20, 30, 40 Bitcoin, and it's trading at 250, 500,000, $1 million. Why could it get to those prices? Because we've seen how much money has been printed in the last couple of years, and if you think that they're going to slow down on that addiction, come on, man. Come on. When they see that they can print trillions of dollars just with the click of a button, they're going to start printing quadrillions of dollars. And when that happens, oh my goodness, we are going to need a safe haven, one of those hedges against inflation. And that is exactly what cryptocurrency can be. Why? Because you can't print anymore. I mean, sure, you can make another crypto coin out there, but once the 21 million Bitcoin have been hit, there's no more Bitcoin that are going to be out there. It's the 21 million. And it's the same thing for so many cryptocurrencies across the board. The decentralization of them. No government, no centralized authority can come in and make more of them on the drop of a dime. What, I want more? All right, I'll print more. Guys, there's something special and there's something scary to these centralized governments and to these centralized authorities in cryptocurrency. And therefore, I believe it has a future. If it has the ability to change, it absolutely has the future. The question is, will we be transferring our wealth to them, or will we allow them to transfer their wealth to us? I am patient, I am here, and I will be here until the end. I want to know what you guys think. Are you ready for this transfer of wealth to happen? Are you going to give it to them, or are they going to give it to us? Let me know in the comments below. Simple as that. We give it to them, or they give it to us. Let us know down there. If this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Claybro883 on Twitter and Instagram. You got links for Voyager down in the description. You're getting $50 in Bitcoin. You got Webull, $6 or 6 free stocks, sorry. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.